What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday to you, and welcome to another edition of 3 Minute Thursday, brought to you by the Monrovia High School Renaissance Program. My name is Paul Dolls, and I am super excited to be with you again for another edition of this Thursday thing that we do. And, today I want to talk about something a little different. And, I think it's part of what we do and part of how we pursue the journey that we're on, that a lot of times we feel like we're trying to do this by ourselves. I certainly think as we are exploring this distance learning thing for a lot of us, and I know a lot of places in the country, some have gone back to school and some aren't going back yet. And out here in California, we are 100% distance learning for now. And I think that for a lot of people, especially educators, sometimes we forget that we're not the only ones going through this, and there are others doing it and trying to do their very best every day. It got me thinking, and then I got, kind of just inspired a little bit from my friend Chase Chatfield and his wife Jeanette, who are out of Mississippi. What's up, guys? And, a post that he made on Facebook and Instagram a few days ago, and it was actually last week, actually, I saw it. And it just struck me. And I responded back to him and kind of commiserated a little bit. And, he talked about how, for some reason, his wife gets, more beautiful and younger, and as we both get older, and that's totally true. It's totally true. And I said, it happens to all of us. So we ought to enjoy the ride. And that's the God honest truth. But more importantly, when I look at their relationship and I think about my own fortunate world that I live in, and the spouse that I have who has been riding along with me on this journey for 25 years, it really got me thinking about who we surround ourselves with. And it got me thinking about the people that we choose to be with, or more importantly, choose us to be with, right? And, I feel lucky every single day that Lisa chose me, and that she's on this journey with me. And then I started thinking beyond that immediate circle of just the two of us and, our own kids. And we're blessed with a son and daughter who both get me, and they both understand me. They don't always agree with me, for sure. But at the same time, they've supported me. In their own way, they support me in everything I do. And then you take that circle and you expand it out even further. And, it goes, I get to school at that point in the circle. And I think about my leadership kids, my Renaissance and ASB kids. I think about my Avid students and my freshman leaders that I'm working with. And I think about, man, how lucky am I? How lucky am I to be able to work with people and take this journey that I'm on with people who care about me and love me and see me and hear me. And I can't emphasize that enough to you as we continue on these journeys that we're on. We're not supposed to do this alone, you guys. We're not supposed to do this alone. And whether, you are in relationships or not in relationships, we all have people that are around us. We all have people that bless our lives. And, I teach leadership. It's what I do. That's my job. And for so long, leaders were described, and leadership as a concept was described as somebody's up front and everybody else is following behind. And I really want to see that definition change. A true leader is not somebody who expects people to stand behind them and follow them into battle and follow them wherever they go. A true leader is somebody who walks beside the people that they love and they care about. And they share the steps in the journey together. And they try to reach their destination in one piece and thrive together. It's not about who is leading the pack. It's about where the pack is going. And that's really what I want you to focus on. We need each other. We need each other. That is one of the biggest things that needs to change in our schools and in our society. We need to be okay with telling the people closest, look, I need you, and I love you, and I'm so glad you're part of my life. And if you do that, that feeling's going to be reciprocated. And it will build, and it will build, and it will build. And it doesn't matter how much older we get. It makes the journey worthwhile. When you're traveling with others and they're walking beside you and you're walking beside them. The journey is way more important than the destination. That's my hope for you. That's my hope for you guys this week. And do yourself a favor. Someday during the next 7 days, before next Thursday, look around you, whether they're literally with you in your house or they're on your phone, and reach out to those people who are walking beside you and say, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for joining me in the journey. It's been magnificent, and I can't wait to see where we go next. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next Thursday.